Hello everyone, so this is Tyler Giroux, the director of the film. I just thought it'd be interesting to play the movie and do a little commentary for y'all. Now the title, Hunter and the Hunted, isn't exactly catchy, in my opinion, but I wanted something that would stand out and be kind of like, I wanted the title to be a little dated, kind of like a drawn out title like in the 80s. Now this isn't my first crime drama, it's my first uh, official film with the credits and all. Crime dramas, but I've done little short films, just starting off when I first started making movies. They were called Red Sirens. It was like a little, I was gonna do like a little show of it, or a little uh, brief 5 minute thing, or 3 minutes episode every month or so. But then I got on to making fan films, and this year I wanted to branch out and do my own thing. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to do so. Originally, my idea was to take a break from horror for a while and do a complete drama, but I thought I can't just quit cold turkey because, like, I'm so used to it and I need to have some suspense in it, and it makes it more fun for me, honestly. And plus, my friend Valentine here that holds me hostage or whatever, he actually wanted to do a scene where he can act crazy. So I was like, well, how about we just do this crime drama? And it kind of started from there, and then I just started writing and everything as I went along. And Valentine has been a great help to me. He loves doing it as well. Um, and he's new at this, but I think he's actually really talented as an actor. He actually came over just to hang out, and then he started singing the song he wanted to sing for me. And so I can hear it, and then I was like, well, at first I want to have that bit like kind of like a spoof of a crime drama where he starts singing and it makes me listen to his singing or whatever. But I was like, that would kind of ruin the movie. So I cut that out. And I think it's has a better.
Every little bit of your body.
I think it ended up better the way it is now.
Feed you to the dog.
I'm so grateful for my friends that help me with my films, because like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have anything to work with. I would just have myself, and sometimes I do have just that, and it doesn't.
Feed you
It's
to the
hard to
dog.
make a film with just one person, and
You can
with
cry all you
having
want.
help from friends really means a lot to me. And hopefully, I'll have a cast later on sometime. I can build one up and people that will be devoted to films. I was pretty nervous, tearing up in front of Valentine, because I'm always a bit shy at first anyway, but then eventually I'll warm up to the scene. And it helps to kind of put yourself in the situation to think if this was you, what your reaction would be. And I thought it'd be interesting to have someone that has a past that would be changed, and so they would take on this new life and career, and then later on they'd come across the person that changed who they were, and that's actually my boyfriend's book. He is actually going to college for criminal justice, and so I thought I'd use the book for a prop. And I kind of got the idea for this film from that, him going to college and everything. But if you look at all the shows that, like, some of the best shows are like crime dramas, like Law and Order, Criminal Minds, Chicago PD, The Following, which was short lived, unfortunately. It was a great show. But those are the things that actually frighten me, is that real life things like really happen, and real people and their crimes and everything. It's creepy. So I can, you can relate more to that than you can with like a slasher, which, I mean, it's still doable and you could still, make the film, but you don't know how it'd be to be scared of something like that if if they don't really affect you. Unless you're like when I was a kid, it would scare the hell out of me. Freddy Krueger and Leprechaun and Chucky. But now that I'm older, it's like the real life situations that can scare you or that can happen to you that scare me. And this is this little bit of woods that's near my apartments. And that's just a little prop hand that I had. I just stuck it in some tall grass because I didn't have access to a real body or like anyone to play the body, which I would have loved to do that. Made them like done tried to do the makeup for like a corpse. It'd be pretty interesting. I always get paranoid making these movies though. I love doing it, but it's like I don't ask permission because it's just random woods. It doesn't say no trespassing or anything. But I'm kind of nervous if someone sees me with his hand sticking out of the ground, what they're gonna think, whatever, or if they're assuming I'm trying to vandalize something, or. But as the scene was going on, after I finished it, I decided to put another scene in it where I'm gagging because it's my first uh, body that I've worked with in the movie. So I was like, there has to be a scene or a moment where I'm like about to throw up for the smell, for it to be realistic. Hopefully, anyway. And that's my sock. It's just a single because I lost the other pair. It happens all the time. And the sound effects are like from the phone camera. The phone is actually off. It's not. It don't even work anymore. I just used it for the scene, but then sound effects are from YouTube that I used along with the music that plays throughout the film. There's plenty of copyright songs and music and melodies, which is really great and helpful to people like me that can't do their own music well, anyway. And those flashing lights are actually just a recording of a film I did called Scream, Whisper Reaper, and I just recorded from that because I didn't know what else to use really. And I wanted it to transcend into the lights of the tree. And my co-star, Valentine, he's actually the one on the end of the line. Which you can probably tell, I'm not sure, but so he plays both the villain and the detective or the head dude, superior, whatever. And the whole reason for the idea of me saying that the guy burned the victim is because I had a fake gun and knives and everything for him to use, but for some reason he used the lighter. So I was like, well, I gotta put that in the movie somehow, so it won't be like, oh, so the audience won't think like, why is he holding the lighter? Like it's supposed to be a gun or something. Especially the moment where he realizes that the killer is in fact the person that attacked him all those years ago. And in a lot of my films, I usually use my apartment because I don't have any other surroundings, unfortunately, which I'm hoping to have be able to use my friend Valentine's house eventually, but he don't like me doing. He don't want me doing movies in his house because it scares him, honestly. But he has a big house and so many more options, so he said next time he might let me, so that'd be great for us. And that's another reason. Not only is it eerie and creepy to have some of the films shot in the dark, but it also makes the surroundings look unrecognizable, where you can't tell it's like the same room. And I had this old recorder that I wanted to use in the film because um, I wanted a moment where we hear another moment from the killer where he explains why he kills. And I didn't want him to talk in the scene to me because I thought it would be more creepy and almost Saw-like if I had to have him talking over the recorder. And I wanted the moment where I meet the killer again. I wanted him to be silent so that it would be. I thought it'd be kind of creepier, honestly. Because I kept thinking of what can I make him say, and I was like, maybe I just put on the recording and then have him not say anything in person. And of course, the ending where he finally tells him that he's not living in the past anymore and that he's going to continue living his life. And with this being his first case and it being the perpetrator, the main character can now be somewhat at ease and not carry his weight around as a burden. I thought that'd be a good ending and somewhat of a cliffhanger because those are always nice. This is my first commentary for a film I've done. So thought it'd be something new. And I hope you enjoyed it. And there's plenty more movies and reviews and everything to come. So keep a lookout and have a good day.